Hey guys, I hope that you're all having a wonderful day today. So today's video is going to be a long one, so grab a snack, grab a drink, pull up a chair. We're gonna be here for a while. So I did an Instagram poll a couple days ago to see what kind of collection video you guys wanted to see first on my channel, and what ended up winning was Harry Potter, so that is what I am showing you guys today. Most of my collection is made up of Harry Potter and Disney, so I have a lot of both of those things. It's going to be easier for me to break out and section off Disney ones, but the Harry Potter ones, not so much. So I'm going to be showing you all of the Harry Potter Funko Pops that I have in my collection as of right now. I know that there are a couple new ones that are coming out. I was going to show you everything, but my gosh, this video is just going to be far too long to show every single Harry Potter Funko that I have. So I will probably do that in a separate video and show any of the mystery minis and the rock candies, and then I can lump in any of the Fantastic Beasts and where to find them items as well, since I'm keeping this one to strictly just Harry Potter movies, books, period. So I hope you're ready. I'm sorry in advance for this being so long, but again, it has been asked for by a ton of people. So I hope that you enjoy it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like these kinds of videos, and let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see a highlight from my collection next. Please also feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading videos every Monday and Thursday, so you will be able to see those pop up in your subscription feeds. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on because we have a lot to cover, so let's get into my collection. Yay! So before I sat down to film this video, I went through and wrote down in this super adorable notebook, perfect, every single Funko Pop Harry Potter that there was. In the each wave, the number, so we're gonna go in order. I will read out every single Harry Potter pop that there is and let you know which ones I have. So hopefully this is sufficient. If you like this format of the video, let me know. If you would like a more casual format to the video, then let me know. But again, I just have so many that I thought that this would be the most practical way to kind of get everything together and bring it to you guys. Plus this way you can kind of see what is more recent, and if there is a pop that you see that you want, how easy it is going to be to get. Obviously the newer the wave, the easier it will be for you to get your hands on these pops. So of course, we'll start with wave one. So the very first Harry Potter pop that came out was, of course, Harry Potter himself. So here he is. He is just in his normal Quidditch robes. I'm sorry, no. He's in his Hogwarts robes. He has his wand. Very basic, very simple. The first in what will be very many Harry Potter Funkos to be coming out. It got to be overwhelming. You'll start to see a pattern with the Harry Potter Funko, but he's the first, so of course I had to have him in my collection. So then the next one in wave one is Ron Weasley. Ron is my favorite of the Golden Trio. I love him so much, so of course I had to get my hands on him. I absolutely adore him. I think he's so cute. So he comes in the exact same outfit that Harry does. So just double checking now. I don't want to say an error, but yeah. But his little wand is bandaged, which is really cute. They do have great detail on these pops. I have to give them props for that. So again, just a pretty basic Ron Weasley, nothing too crazy for the first go round. And then of course, we can't have those two without Hermione, because where would they be without her? So here is Hermione. She's in a little skirt, so her outfit is just a little bit different than the other two, obviously. Her cute little wavy hair. I just love her. So then next we have some adults. So now we're going to get into Dumbledore. I love this Dumbledore so much. He's not my favorite though. The next Dumbledore is my favorite. Spoiler alert, there are 2 Dumbledores in my collection, but I do like how detailed his outfit is. I love the stars on his little bonnet here. And then just the engravings in his robes is really, really beautiful. So then next is probably the most controversial character in all of Harry Potter, and that is Snape. Let me know in the comments down below, are you Team Snape or are you not Team Snape? I love Snape. I love characters that are just jerks. Just sassy, sour jerks. And from the very first time that I met Snape when I was reading these books, I was like, yes, yes. Plus, I actually read the series a lot later in my life. I didn't actually read the books until I was, I think, 26 or 27 years old. And so I already knew a decent amount about at least the actors and like a little bit. You know, I didn't go in there not knowing anything. So I knew that Alan Rickman was the one that played him, and I love Alan Rickman. And, you know, I just read everything in Alan Rickman's voice, so that kind of made it a little bit better. But yeah, so I love Snape so much. I understand why people don't, though. Full on board do. I get it. But I like him. But he is a very simple pop. So then the next one that we have, because of course, is Lord Voldemort. I love the expression. I don't understand the expression. He just looks very confused about life. Like, why am I here? Who are these people? Why am I being made into a toy? Why don't I have a nose? All sorts of questions. But I love him. I really do. The next pop that we have is everyone's favorite giant, Hagrid. Now he is actually taller than everybody. He is a 6-inch pop. So Harry just about comes up to his shoulder, which obviously makes sense being that he is actually a giant, half giant. I love that he has his little umbrella. He's just so cool. All right, so the next 2 that we are going to get into are both exclusives from Hot Topic, which is going to be a theme going forward. Obviously, if you are a pop collector, you know that there are a ton of different stores that get exclusives. There's Hot Topic, there's Barnes & Noble, there's FYE, there's Box Lunch, there's certain online retailers that get different exclusives. So in order to collect an entire series, it kind of gets to be a process of just trying to find these exclusive pops. So there are a lot of Hot Topic exclusive ones that are in this collection, as well as a lot of Barnes & Noble exclusives, which I think makes a lot of sense. But regardless, the next one is Quidditch Harry. So he's in his robes, he has his snitch, and he has his Nimbus 2000. Couldn't remember if this was his Firebolt or his Nimbus. And the last pop in wave 1 is this guy. So this is Harry, of course. Why not have 3 Harrys in the first wave of pops, right? But he has the sword of Gryffindor in his hand, if you can see, right there. Like I said, this is also a Hot Topic exclusive. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of basically the exact same as Harry #1, except instead of holding a wand, he has the sword of Gryffindor. So, yeah. That's kind of par for the course with some of these Harrys. It just got to be a little bit ridiculous. So regardless, that is everything for wave 1. So let me go get wave 2 together. Okay, so wave 2 is ready to go. This was kind of an interesting wave to me as I was putting it together, because I think like once you start to collect them and you're displaying them and you kind of lose track of what pops are with what wave, lose sight of any themes that they may have been trying to go for. So it seems like this one is predominantly Goblet of Fire, but then sprinkled with other random things from other random books and movies. So you'll see as we go forward into what exactly is in this wave if you don't know already. It's just kind of an odd collection of things, because then there's stuff from Goblet of Fire in the next wave. So it's just kind of all over the place, but there is definitely a strong Goblet of Fire representation in this wave of pops. So like I said, this is wave number 2. So let's get into number 10. 10. This is pop number 10. If you were looking at the actual numbers on the box, this is number 10, and it is Tri-Wizard Harry. So this is Harry in his regular Tri-Wizard outfit. On the back it says Potter. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but I promise you that it does. Yeah, I mean, that's all that there is, really. Pretty much just a different position that the wand is being held and different clothes. So this is when I started to get disenchanted with the Harrys, but they did end up pulling me into some other Harrys, as you'll see. But this is when it started. So I absolutely love these next two. I love this one so much. This is definitely my favorite Hermione pop that I have. And this is Hermione in her Yule Ball gown. It's so beautiful and so detailed. I love the ringlets with her hair. I love the earrings that she has that are actually earrings, you know, that she wore in the movie, that you can buy replicas of that look exactly like the ones that she's wearing on this pop. Her hair is so beautiful. I see people on Instagram that post like just the back of her all the time because she just does look as beautiful from the back as she does in the front. There's just so much detail, and I really just love that they go that extra mile, because a lot of people are just going to display their pops like this. You're never going to see the back of them, but it's still there. It's still detailed. It's still perfect. It's just absolutely lovely. So of course we can't have a Yule Ball Hermione without having a Yule Ball Ron and his disastrous dress robes that are just hilarious. Poor guy in his lacy, frilly Yule Ball outfit. You just felt for him. He was having a hard time at this Yule Ball. The entire Goblet of Fire book, he was having a hard time. Then the next pop that we have to have, because someone has to be around to keep Harry in place, right? Snape can't do it all the time. So we have Draco. Love Draco. I love the Malfoys in general. I am a Slytherin. You can't tell that I'm wearing a Slytherin shirt today, but I promise you I am. There's a little bit of Slytherin pride happening on my arm right there. But yeah, so I do love the Malfoys. I thought that they had a really good story arc. Alright, so the next pop is my favorite female character from the entire series of Harry Potter, and that is Luna. I love Luna so much. So I have every Luna piece of Funko merchandise that you can have that is easy to get, at least. And I just think that she's precious. So she does come on a stand because obviously with all of her hair, she is very top heavy. You're going to kind of run into the same problem with the Hermione's, is that she's very top heavy as well. So she kind of tends to fall over. But Luna does come with a stand, one of these guys. So you can just pop her on there and you don't have that problem. She has her little radish earrings, which are adorable, right? She's in her little Ravenclaw outfit. She is the first in what is many Luna pops to come, and she always has the best ones in my opinion, because she has the best little outfits and accessories in the entire series. So it's only right. So the next pop is going to be transporting us back to the Yule Ball, because we have Yule Ball Dumbledore in his lavender and silver robes that are just stunningly beautiful. I really love this Dumbledore pop so much. This is my favorite of the two. I just love this version of him. I loved this outfit in general anyway, and so I loved that they brought it to life. I think he looks so cool. Again, he has all sorts of engraving detail on his robes, which I don't know if this camera is going to pick up and if you're going to be able to see it, but he does have all sorts of designs that are going down his back. And then on the front panel, he has them going down either side of where this robe is tied. So he's a great pop, super detailed, definitely lovely. And our next pop is the first representation of the Marauders in the Funko series. Here we have Sirius in some normal clothes. No Azkaban Sirius over here, but he's just in some normal clothes that he would have worn around the house in the Order of the Phoenix. Dobby's next. and he's very cute. Of course, he has a little sock that he's hanging on to, wearing his tattered and torn little robes. I do love like the detail that, like, I don't know if you can see, and again, I know that my camera doesn't exactly do a great job of focusing on things when I put it up close, but he just has like all this weird like dirt marking behind his ears and in his ears and around the wrinkles on his eyes that I'm actually just noticing for the first time. I never noticed that before, but he has all sorts of really just weird like dirt on him, which I just think is an awesome detail to have, because I would imagine that he would have that on him. Ooh. This is a Dementor. Can you see him? He's not really coming too well into focus. There we go. So we have a Dementor. It has a weird little face, which I don't know how I feel about. It has eyes and a mouth, obviously. But I really like the Dementor pops. I think that they're really cool. The back is just like tattered and torn and just very wispy and very delicate and fragile. Alright, so the Dementor was the last of the ones that are just the standard Wave 2 line. So now we're going to go into the exclusives that came out after the original line came out. So the first one that we have is a Quidditch Draco, which I love because, of course, you have to have a Quidditch Draco to compete with your Quidditch Harry Potter. Of course, has his fancy green Slytherin Quidditch robes on and his Nimbus 2000 that his father so generously donated to the Slytherin Quidditch team. And he's just really, really cute. That Quidditch Draco was exclusive to Hot Topic, and this one was exclusive to Hot Topic as well. And it is a Cedric Diggory in his Triwizard Tournament outfit. Sad times, right? Very sad times. But yeah, he pretty much has the same outfit as Harry does. Obviously, it does say Diggory on the back of his uniform, which again, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but hopefully you can. And he is in his Hufflepuff colors, repping that house very, very proudly. Next one that we have was a Barnes & Noble exclusive, and I think that this is probably my favorite Harry that I have. And it is the Sorting Hat Harry. So if you've been keeping up with the mystery minis, you'll notice that there are mystery mini Sorting Hat versions of Harry, Ron, and Hermione. But this is kind of the first Sorting Hat anything that we got with the Harry Potter Funko lines. I'm so sorry, I just got distracted because, and again, I know that you won't be able to see this, but there's this little detail on the bottom of the stool, and there's a bunch of cats on it because I'm assuming that this was McGonagall's stool, and there's cats on the border. Ah, that's so freaking cute. I love that detail so much. I've never noticed it. See, it's amazing what happens when you pull out your pops and you just start to look at them again for every little detail that you can. But regardless, you can see that the Sorting Hat has a face, of course, because he is in the middle of a conversation with Harry, naturally. And to round out Wave 2, we have everyone's favorite hero, Neville Longbottom, who is luckily hanging on to Trevor in this pop version because that would have just been very, very depressing if he didn't have a hold of his Trevor. This was an exclusive to Barnes & Noble, I believe. Yes, a Barnes & Noble exclusive as well. I think that this came out about the same time as the Sorting Hat Harry did, so you were able to get your hands on both of these adorable little guys together. So, like I said, that is it for Wave 2. That's it for Wave 2. So let me go get Wave 3 together. Alright, so Wave 3 is actually going to be starting with some exclusive Funkos, which is different from the other waves where the exclusive ones usually come at the tail end. But we are going to be starting with, I think, all Hot Topic exclusives, right? Oh no, I'm lying. There was one Target exclusive, and that is this guy. So this is Harry in his Triwizard robes this time, holding on to the golden egg. So this is pretty cool. I actually really like this one a lot. I like the detail on the golden egg. It has, you know, all of the detail that you see on the one in the movie. So then the next Harry that came out was a Harry Potter with his sweater that Mrs. Weasley makes for him with the H on it. That was the first Harry that I was like, you know what? I really don't need it because it's not going to look that much different from any of the other Harrys that I have, with the exception of him having a different sweater on. And I have too many Harrys as it is. I really don't need this, but they came out with a Ron one as well that has the little R on his sweater. And of course I had to have this because there aren't as many Rons as there are Harry. And like I said, Ron is my favorite member of the Golden Trio and one of my favorite characters in the book in general. So I did have to get him, and I really like him a lot. The next one that we have, I love so much, and it is the Azkaban version of Bellatrix. I freaking love this one. Her hair, guys, is insane. She is another one that comes with a stand because her head is just really, really heavy, and so she would just fall over all the time. But I love her little Azkaban outfit that she has, her Azkaban prisoner number. She's in handcuffs. Like, she's just so cool. She's super pale, paler than I am. She looks like she could be like a member of My Chemical Romance or something, and she's just so cool. So this was an exclusive to Hot Topic, as well as the previous one and as well as the next one. This is Lucius in a Death Eater mask with his fancy walking stick, and I love it. This is one of my favorite pops that I own. I love the detail on the Death Eater mask. I love the detail on him in general. I think that this is one of the coolest pops out there because the Death Eater masks are so detailed in general. So for them to really just go out of their way and put all that detail on here, I mean, if you're gonna do a Death Eater mask, you kind of have to, but I just think that he looks so cool. So cool, and I just love this pop so much. And the last of the Hot Topic exclusives is this Harry holding Hedwig. I love Hedwig. Who doesn't love Hedwig? So of course I had to pick up this Harry as well. They suckered me in with Hedwig. You always sucker me in with Hedwig. So now, after that Harry, let's see. There are several that I actually did not end up getting. So that Harry was number 31. So after that was Harry with Broom, which was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for 2017, which was also a number 31 for some reason. After that was Harry with the Prophecy Orb. Didn't need it. So we'll skip that one and go straight to Fred Weasley, because who doesn't love the Weasley twins? They are fantastic. So of course I had to get Fred, and he has his little, let's see, a little Weasley and Weasley briefcase, and he's in his little Gryffindor casual sweater outfit, and he's super cute. And so of course you have Fred, you're gonna have George, right? So George has some of these skiving snack boxes that he's holding onto, and he's in pretty much the same outfit, just the casual Gryffindor sweater, and he's just super cute. After the Weasley twins, the next ones were Bellatrix in just her regular like black dress, which I did not end up getting, and the Lucius in his regular outfit. Actually, I think the same outfit as he's wearing in the Death Eater one, but without the mask, which I didn't need either. So we're skipping those two, and we are going straight to McGonagall, everyone's favorite professor. She is so cute, looks so sassy, which she definitely should. She looks like she's just about to start yelling at someone with her finger up, pointing at you. And she's just wearing a nice basic black robe. Nothing too fancy, but just perfectly McGonagall. We have Mad-Eye Moody. He has all sorts of details and all sorts of awesome. So he has all these crazy wrinkles around his eyes. He has this really cool walking stick. Of course, he has his eye. He has his wand. He's wearing his trench coat. He's just so cool. After Mad-Eye Moody was Dolores Umbridge. I did not buy her because I don't like her at all. End of discussion. After her was Lucius with a Prophecy from FYE. Kind of the same thing except as the other ones, but he's just holding the Prophecy, so I didn't really want that. But then we get into another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which I was able to pick up from Hot Topic. and it is Luna with her little glasses on. She has a little quibbler, which I don't know if you can see, but she's holding onto a little quibbler. Again, her radish earrings. She has her little side ponytail, and she's just so cute. All right, guys. So let's see if we can do this. My battery on my camera is about to die, but we only have one more wave left to go. So fingers crossed, let's see if we can just knock this out. Okay, wave 4. Let's jump in. We are on borrowed time. So the first one that we got is Harry Potter with the Marauders map. They stuck me in with the Marauders, so I had to get him. I love the detail on the Marauders map. It does have like all of the detail that you would expect the Marauders map to have. He's in his little pajama outfit from when he gets caught in the hall with the map when Professor Snape finds him, and then the map ends up humiliating him. But I just think he is really cute, and of course I had to have it if it had the Marauders on it. So then number 43, which was the next one in the series, is Hermione with her time turner. Did not end up getting that one, but I did get the next one, which is Ron with Scabbers. I passed him up, and then I kept seeing people posting about him on Instagram, and he's just way too cute. So he's holding on to Scabbers there, which you can hopefully see, but he has like all these scratches all over him. He's been through some things. This is clearly Prisoner of Azkaban based, and yeah, things didn't go so well for Ron and Prisoner of Azkaban. And the next pop is Lupin. If you haven't guessed by now, with my channel name, with my cat name, Remus Lupin is my favorite character from Harry Potter, so I was so excited when they came out with a Remus Lupin pop. He's absolutely perfection. I love him so much. I love his little scars. I love his little outfit. I just love him so much. But I thought that this would be fun to throw in. Even before that pop came out, my very sweet friend Noelle actually made me a custom Remus Lupin pop. So this is my custom Remus Lupin pop that I have. He is absolutely perfect and super cute. He has little scars on his face too. I love him so much. He's so perfect, and I still proudly display him right next to my Funko official Remus Lupin pop. After Lupin was Ginny Weasley. I didn't get her, but I had to get Luna with her lion hat. I love this one. This is my favorite of the Luna ones because it's just so ridiculously detailed. Again, has a stand because... Alright, so we did have some battery issues, and ah boy, went and ate some lunch, came back, also realized the entire time I've been shooting on manual instead of on portrait. So this editing process is probably not going to be too fun. I was wondering why things weren't focusing the way that I wanted them to, but now I figured it out. But regardless, we are back, and I really only have 2 more things to show you. I was in the middle of showing you this one anyway, so really only one other one besides this. But yes, I love this Luna so much. We're down to the last one. The last pop, that is. So the last one that we have is the newest one that I got. This was a New York Comic Con exclusive that was shared with Hot Topic. And it is Boggart Snape! This pop makes me laugh so hard. I love this pop. I think it was a genius idea to make this pop. He is so cool and so funny. I love the vulture on the hat. I just love every bit of detail on this guy. He's just absolutely perfection, and I'm so happy that this is a thing. Alright guys, so that is everything. That is all of the Harry Potter pops that I have in my collection. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this. Let me know, like I said, what other parts of my collection you guys want to see. If you head over to my Instagram, you can see pretty much everything that I have, so you will be able to see what my collection kind of skews towards. Like I said, a majority of my collection is Disney related, but I also have some Star Wars, I have Marvel, I have DC, I have just random like movie stuff that doesn't really fit into any specific category. So I have lots of stuff to show you guys, so let me know please what you guys would like to see next in a video like this. So please, if you liked this video, please feel free to give it the thumbs up, and of course, It would mean the world to me if you subscribe to this channel so that you can keep on top of all sorts of the geeky goodness that I am bringing you guys every week. So with all of that being said, I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!